What's really funny about humans is that people say they want an easy life. They say they want to retire, take it easy, and yet it's very hard for them to relax because they're so addicted to the idea that they should be working hard. Hi, this is Andrea Schulman again. In today's quick law of attraction video, I'm going to discuss why people are so addicted to hard work. But first, if you are new to my work, please make sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications because I do put out new law of attraction inspired videos like this one every single week. All right, but let's go ahead and talk about why people are so addicted to hard work. Now, if you've been learning about the law of attraction, you've probably heard by now that all the power is in the flow. The power is in surrender. The power is in alignment. It's in letting things flow to you. It is not about beating things down and making things happen. And yet that right there is the exact dynamic that so many people cling to. Even though they understand the law of attraction, they still want to work hard. They still want to put their nose to the grindstone. They still want to reach out and force things to happen. And that really gets in the way with positive manifestation. And essentially, this is because people have become addicted to hard work. Now, why is this? You know, it's not fun to work hard, right? It may not be fun to work hard, but when we are residing on a lower vibrational frequency, which most all of us came from, in this lifetime at some point, when we were there, the lower vibrational frequency really operates on not an awareness of unity, but on an awareness of separation. So in lower dimensional awareness, the people that are knocking around, as they might say, on 3D, okay? Really the idea is you gotta fight for things. There are winners and losers. There are victims and perpetrators. And there's this real strong resonance in the idea that in order for you to be okay, you wanna be the one on top. You wanna be the one ahead of the ones that are falling behind, okay? So how does this relate to hard work? Well, there's kind of this fundamental belief on the lower dimension that, you know, in order for you to win, somebody has to lose. In order for you to do well, you have to beat out your competition. So you have to work harder. You have to work harder than everybody else. You got to be smarter than everybody else. Okay. And this can become addictive because in the lower dimension, the only kind of relief you can get whatsoever is by being the person on top. And it's short-lived and it's not much of victory, and really people that are on top are really suffering quite a bit because they only get temporary relief, but it does feel a little bit better to be the winner than to be the person that is always coming up short. This is the thing that creates this kind of addiction to work, this belief that if I don't constantly stay on top of my game, I'm gonna be a loser. But in the higher frequencies, where all of us are going, it's a different game. Because the higher dimensional frequencies are about unity. They're about understanding that we are one. It's about understanding that there is no game of winners and losers. If you play the game of winners and losers, you're automatically on the lower dimension and you're automatically suffering and in pain, period. So even playing that game keeps you stuck and grounded down here. In the higher dimensional resonance, it's really about unity. It's really about understanding that you don't need to work hard. Nobody needs to lose in order for you to win. You gaining something doesn't mean that you've taken it from anybody else. Really, you're just suspended in the flow of unity and allowing good things to happen and putting out good things that are going out into the universe as well. And everybody that's up there on that frequency is benefiting from that flow. But the trick is to get there, you got to surrender. You got to allow yourself to be in there. And fighting puts you back down there. Another way to think about this is in terms of emotion, okay? So on the lower dimensional frequencies, they are more painful frequencies, okay? That's just the way that it is. The joy, the love, the ecstasy, that's on the higher dimensional planes, okay? But the pain, the sorrow, the anger, the frustration, those are on the lower dimensional planes, okay? Now, if you're hovering more in the lower dimensional planes, there's a range of where you could go. You could be depressed, but you could also be angry. And being angry feels a lot better than being depressed. And the hard work philosophy is one that's often employed by people who have found that it feels better to be angry than it feels to be sad. It feels better to get mad at the world around you than it feels to be sad about your place in it. Okay, and so the hard work philosophy in the lower dimensional realms is the higher vibrational resonance. Okay, because the hard work philosophy ties very much into anger. It ties very much into competition. That's where it resonates at. And that feels better than I can't get out of bed. I'm depressed. Life is awful. Okay. And so there's this strong correlation made that this feels better than that. Hard work feels better than apathy. Hard work feels better than not having anything, not getting anything, always feeling like a victim. It feels better to be the perpetrator than it does to be the victim in the lower dimensional realms. And this is something that I've come to an awareness of because I used to have very much the hard work philosophy in there. And I'll tell you something, if you think about it, if you're really obsessed with working hard, at the bottom of that is some anger. Like you're pissed off at the world, or you want to beat your coworkers, you want to be the best on the sales team, you want other people to come in beneath you, there's something like that that's going on. It's not a unity consciousness vibe. It's a competitive vibe. It's an angry vibe, okay? But again, anger feels better than depression. And that's why people get so addicted to hard work. So here's the thing. If you've been addicted to hard work, that's fine, okay? Because it does mean that when you were on the lower dimensional plane, or when you were really enmeshed in it, you started to understand that, well, this is a little bit of a step up than that. But understand that there's a whole other realm where that dichotomy doesn't even exist. There is no winners and losers. There is no I do better so other people do worse. Rather, when we all rise up, we're all residing in the higher frequency. Everybody's healthy, everybody's joyous, everybody's loving, everything's going well. And these frequencies do exist. They do exist. And notice that when you are in a joyous state, when you are in resonance in the higher realm, look out there at what's going on, because what you're gonna see is people getting along. You're going to see people opening doors for you. You're going to see positive things coming to you and you being inspired to give positive things out. Look at it, because it's there. When you're in the higher vibrational resonance, the competition goes away. The anger goes away. The hard work goes away, and you're simply suspended in a state where all the players in your immediate environment are working very harmoniously. There is none of that. Okay, so the more you can become an observer of that up here, there is no competition. Up here, there are no losers. And up here, there is no hard work. Making that correlation can make it easier for you to drop the hard work addiction if you happen to have one, like I most absolutely did at one point in my life. I hope that you enjoyed this video on why people are addicted to hard work. And if you like this video, you might like another one that I created a while back on hard work. And I'll go ahead and drop a link to that one in the description if you'd like to go ahead and watch that one now. Also, if you are new to my work, I would love to invite you to take my Law of Attraction test. It's a very simple test that I've designed to help you understand how the Law of Attraction works so that you can manifest something and see it come through to you in a way that's a lot of fun. All right, so if you'd like to take that test, also look in the description because I'll probably put a link for that test as well. Thanks again for watching today's Law of Attraction video on why people are addicted to hard work, and have a great day. Bye-bye.